Welcome to Banshee's Gunsmith store here at the tower. What can I do for you? Just kidding. Sorry, hopped behind the counter. Hopefully Banshee doesn't mind. But we are here. It is Arms Day, February 22nd. You're going to jump in and see what we've got for rolls from last week and what to look for next week. So let's jump right in. So the first gun of the week is going to be the Cocytus SR4. Now, number 3 is pretty good. Honestly, it's one you might consider. It's not my perfect hung jury copy, but on this one, I definitely look for extended mag, which number 3 has. Now, your other options we've got today are going to be life support, what actually could help out in PvE situations. You know, get that kill, get that boost to health, may help you survive a little bit longer. Personally, there I like triple tap just for that ammo efficiency, especially when you're trying to put some damage into the boss with your primary, for example, like small arms, if you got that perk running around. And then finally, you've got Zen Moment instead of Firefly. Firefly, I do like the exploding heads, especially if you're doing like taking out quite a few thralls and things like that. But Zen Moment, again, if you're just using it in a big open area, things like that, that boost to stability can be helpful. So number 3 is pretty good. It's not going to be a hung jury copy, but it's still a pretty solid roll. If you guys want to pick it up, I don't think you'll be let down because you do at least have that extended mag. Life support's going to save your butt occasionally. Just don't have that triple tap and Firefly explosion. So again, preference on you guys, but number 3 is definitely one to consider, I think. Number 2, we have the Tuonela SR4. Now, this is one where, as if you want to pick up the Cocytus, you could hold on to the Tuonela, because this week the Tuonela doesn't have anything great. Really nothing great. You've got Icarus, Replenish, Life Support paired with like Small Bore and Grenadier. Nothing really great on the Tuonela. So if you want to pick up the Cocytus number 3, see how that Life Support extended mag works, hold on to that Tuonela, wait for something better. There's definitely pretty good options out there. You can pretty much get another copy on this one, just like the hung jury as well. Maybe a little different, almost even higher impact, but the fact that you can still get triple tap, extended mag, and Firefly, you can get that almost hung jury copy. So hold on to the Tuonela SR4 for sure. See if we get something better next week. Next, we come to the Kumakatok HC4. This one, unfortunately, needs range big time. It's the lowest range hand cannon out there, and unfortunately, this gets pretty much nothing in that department. So, if anything, you've got like braced frame that's taking the range down. So, honestly, this week, you can either pick it up and just turn it into marks if you really want to wait on this one, but there's none of these that are really worth it this week, so it's your choice if you guys want to wait on this one. Personally, I really wouldn't hold your breath on finding a great Kumakatok, but that's just me. For the Uffern HC4, you've got a pretty solid one in number 3 again. You've got Luck in the Chamber on a low magazine size hand cannon. Then you've got Rifled Barrel to give you that boost in range that pretty much all hand cannons need, especially these Amalon ones. Then you've got Outlaw, which, while not the best perk that you could get for sure, it's not bad, especially paired with those first 2. So occasionally get some reload speed boost on that last one. It's not too bad, honestly. So what I would like to see here, potentially, I mean, life support, Firefly, triple tap, I'd like to see those maybe more just for use, especially if you want it for PvE. Triple tap would be good. Firefly, it's kind of a toss-up. Life support has its benefits. But Outlaw, just the reload speed, it is a small magazine, so I mean, it's not a bad thing to have. I just think it could be a hair better, but number 3 is pretty solid with Luck in the Chamber and Rifled Barrel alone. So I'd probably get number 3, see what you think about it. You'll probably be doing okay. Outlaw for the reload speed, nothing else just going to help you out. So number 3, pretty good to go this week. For the Suros JLB47, we've got one that does have grenades and horseshoes. Normally I tell you guys pretty much that's the place to start, which is true. Unfortunately, you're looking for usually at least one of either Javelin or Heavy Payload to give it a boost to Blast Radius with Heavy Payload or Velocity with Javelin. Now the 47 has pretty good stats to start. It's really not a bad, thing right out of the gate. But it's got chances to be better. So you could hold on to this one unless you're just dying for a rocket launcher. Now the fact that it's got quick draw and the single point sling is not a bad thing, honestly. Single point sling, switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming. And then you pair that with quick draw, this weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. So you're going to switch extremely quick and have that thing ready to go if you do need to switch out of it. So it's not a terrible one for PvP because you're going to need to react quickly. But it just could be better with those perks like Javelin and Heavy Payload. So kind of your call this week. If you're looking for one with grenades and horseshoes, you just want to pick it up, go for it. If you want to wait for one that could be better, like that epic roll with Javelin, Heavy Payload, and then either tracking or grenades and horseshoes, that would be the epic roll to wait for. This one right now has just kind of got grenades and horseshoes going on it, and pretty much just fast weapon switching. Your call, could be better, but grenades and horseshoes on this one still not too shabby. Next, we come to the field test weapons. Pretty much all PvE, so if you did want to boost your gunsmith rank, this is a good week for it. Use this test A auto rifle against fallen targets. Just go load up the Plague Lance or even just normal Earth Patrol in the Cosmodrome. You'll be able to go find some fallen. Then you've got the Suros TSA-10. Make precision kills. So instead of just killing them, just kill them with a headshot. Pretty straightforward. Then we've got the Test HC1 hand cannon from Amalon. Make precision shots. Even easier with a hand cannon. Just go run around. If you want to go load up on these where you just have to get precision kills, just go to We've Awoken the Hive. You'll have plenty of enemies coming at you. Here we've got the Hawk 8 Test A auto rifle, or sniper rifle, sorry. Use this against Cabal Centurions to gather data. This is a good one to load up that first mission on Mars from Vanilla Destiny. The second wave of enemies has a lot of Centurions that come in, so try and take those out. And then when you get down to the last one or two guys, just die. You'll start back over at that first section. They'll be back in the second wave. Should be able to knock this one out pretty quickly. And then finally, we've got the Amalon Test RR1 sniper rifle used against fallen captains. Good place to do fallen captains is actually in the moth yards. When you enter the moth yards from when you spawn in on the Cosmodrome, the one at the top of the hill, basically up the zigzag ramp. When you get to the top, basically what you need to do is shoot him, like go all the way back down the ramp that, you know, is like opposite the doorway. Kind of go down the ramp a little bit, come back up. He'll respawn once you're far enough away. It's pretty easy to do with a sniper rifle, so this one shouldn't take too long. So not too shabby on any of these this week. So if you want to boost your gunsmith rank, good week for it. Finally, we come to the Foundry orders for the week. First, we've got the Amalon Tuonela SR4. Shocking, you can pick this one up again. So, honestly, you can either hold on to your package and keep it for next week, or if for some reason you did want to pick one up and try it, just see how the gun feels, you could and pick it up again. It's your call. Second, we've got the Hawk 8 Judith D. This is your highest impact hand cannon. Now, unfortunately, this thing does need some stability to help it be manageable because it kicks like a mule. And the reload speed is not that great, so you're going to look for a couple perks to help with stability, help with reload speed, because it does have a small clip as well. But it does hit like a truck, so if you can get the decent perks on this one, you can have a pretty solid gun, as it hits really, really hard. So, looking for some interesting perks on this one next week. Next, we've got the Hawk 8 Herja D. This is going to be your medium impact, medium rate of fire pulse rifle. It's got a pretty good stability to start off with, so be looking for maybe a booster range, help it out. Also something to help with stability as well. On any basically pulse rifle or auto rifle, counterbalance is always a great one to look for, so keep that one in mind as well. Then the Hawk 8 Ludmility, similar here. Again, anything to help with stability is going to be good. This thing is high impact, so if you can keep that thing in check, you're going to be putting some really powerful shots on the target. Might be looking for something a little more here to help with stability as well. Perfect balance, counterbalance. If you can get this thing ultra stable, it already hits hard. The range is pretty decent, so could have some pretty good rolls on both of these pulse rifles next week. Just have to see what we get. Finally, of course, the Hawk 8 Effie Rua D. One of the ones that can have surplus on it. So if you're still looking for that PvE, boss killer, surplus sniper rifle from Hawk 8, this is what we're going to try and get. So we will see if we can get surplus with some good rolls on it as well. Something like spray and play and stuff like that. So we'll see what we get. But of course, pretty much all of these can be really good guns. Pretty much any of them are a good option. So consider picking them all up between a couple characters. And I think we'll just have a pretty good run at perks next week. Cross our fingers we get some good ones. But I think my shift here at the Gunsmith is coming to an end. Banshee, do you mind if I take off, sir? I don't think he minds. All right, he's cool. All right, guys. Well, that pretty much is the Arms Day review for February 22nd. As always, thank you for the support, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop that like below. If you have any questions or comments about builds or perks or guns or anything, leave those below. Always happy to answer them as quick as I can. Other than that, just subscribe to that main channel, and I will keep the content coming your way just on that main channel page. If you want those alerts, hit that little bell as well. That'll get those alerts coming to you guys when new content is coming up. Also got my Neo series going on right now. I had a pretty good point about to go on to a new region, so lots of fun stuff ahead. I'm sure that game is really fun right now, so trying to see what I can knock out before the World of 3 more games comes out next month. So lots to do between now and then. We'll see what we can get done. So thank you guys as always. Have a good week, and talk to you later.